Welcome back to another one, guys. We got a really fun video for you here today. We're going to be doing some top foods to try when you come to Wisconsin. It's morning time. We're going to start off with the good old-fashioned Kringle. We're going to be heading over to one of my favorite places to get Kringle, Uncle Mike's. I find it very fitting that it decided to snow here in Wisconsin for this video. Might be a good sign. Guys, we secured the package. It smells so good as soon as you open that door. But we got my favorite, the turtle Kringle. They also have strawberry cheese, raspberry, birthday cake, and all kinds of other ones. Can't wait to bring this home and dive in. Before we dive in, I want my viewers to be informed. So I got a fun fact for you guys. Did you know that the Kringle became the state pastry of Wisconsin in 2013? Now let's get a taste test. Just look at the cream in the middle of there. This is gonna be really good. Cream just squirting out both sides. The saltiness of the nuts is really good. Chocolate on top brings it all together. I give this a 9.8 out of 10. We're gonna be taking a brief intermission with the snow here in Wisconsin. I thought I'd show you guys how to shovel. So we're gonna make a path down kind of the left side of the driveway, and then we're going to push everything over towards the snowbank on our right. Once you get that path down the middle cleared, you're going to want to start pushing it towards one of your snowbanks. We're going to be working over here to my right side. When you do this, you want to go slow and steady. Now, many young kids might think that it's a good idea to just go stand behind the shovel and walk like this or run. Now, in Wisconsin, the sidewalk and the driveways have a lot of cracks. So if you do this, many Wisconsinites have found out at a very young age that this is a bad idea, because you'll hit a crack and that shovel will come right back into a region that no man wants to get hit. All right, enough with the shoveling. Let's get back to the food. Next up, we got the cheese curd. I know just the person to call.
Hello?
Hey Ma, can we get some cheese curds? You want to stop over there at the Culver's over there by the Quick Trip?
Sure. How many cheese curds you want?
Oh, probably a good 2-3.
You want ranch or no?
Oh, of course, you gotta have ranch.
Okay.
Cheese curds were acquired thanks to Ma. Before we get the taste test, did you guys know that Wisconsin produced over 2 billion pounds of cheese last year alone? Now let's get into the taste test. We got the ranch over here, of course. Perfect amount of squeakiness, good crunch on them, and that ranch brings it all together. I'm gonna give those a 9.5. Next up, we're gonna be looking for some Johnsonville brats. I'm gonna be checking my local Quick Trip, see if they have any. Otherwise, if not, I'll be headed over to Festival. Guys, I can't believe I ever doubted my Quick Trip. They always come through. Check out those gas prices too. It's pretty nice. But we were able to acquire the brats. As honorable mention, shout out Quick Trip Food also. Their breakfast sandwiches and fried chicken are some of my favorites. Now the secret to any good brat is some sliced onion and a beer bath to follow. And normally I would grill these brats, but unfortunately it's just too cold today for this Wisconsinite. I was just pumping some gas over there at the Quick Trip, and it's pretty dang cold. Feels like -1 out there right now. So we're gonna be doing these inside in the pan. We're gonna come over to the electric pan. I got it set on 350. I'm gonna throw a good amount of butter in the pan to make sure that we get a nice char on those brats. Next, we're gonna add in those onions. Just sliced and then cut in half. They're pretty big onion chunks, which is just fine. Just add a little extra flavor. And then these brats we aren't going to be seasoning at all because they already have seasoning mixed in when they're cased. Next we're going to be adding the brats to the pan. Now a lot of people like to boil their brats in beer first and then they'll char them, but when you char them you'll actually cook all that beer flavor out. So what we're going to do today is we're going to char them first and then let them soak in that beer bath and let them soak up all that delicious beer flavor. And of course we got the Johnsonville brats made here in Wisconsin over in Sheboygan Falls. As you guys can see, these brats are all pink right now, but normally whenever you eat a brat, you see them that they're gray. And these are pork, so you want to make sure that they're gray. So we're going to cover these and keep cooking them until we get both sides to be gray. We just hit the 5-minute mark on this side. I'm going to flip them all, and it looks to be a little charred. Maybe we don't quite need 5 minutes, but that'll be good. Next we're going to be making our beer bath. We're going to start by putting this Pabst Light in the pot. We got the pot on medium heat. We'll get that in there. Be adding a full can. And then we're going to be putting those onions in there, and we're going to be adding just a splash of water in there also. Brats have all got a really good char on them. Now they're going to head over to the beer bath. We just got the brat out of there. We got it in a bun here all dressed up. Did you know that Sheboygan, Wisconsin is the brat capital of the world? Now we're going to give this a taste test. Really good char on there. I used to not be such a big fan of mustard, but now it's really growing on me. I would give this a perfect 10 out of 10. Our next food item is liquid bread. Warning, you must be 21 in order to drink alcohol. Now, let's get into it. Now, some might think beer is not food, but coming in from anywhere from 150 to 200 calories and 12 to 15 grams of carbs, that adds up pretty quick, and boom, you got yourself a meal. Now, I can't do any taste testing as I am under the age of 21, but I will give you guys some facts and show you a couple different Wisconsin beers. First, we got the New Glarus. We got Spotted Cow here. New Glarus was first brewed in New Glarus, Wisconsin in 1993. Now we're heading over to Hinterland Door County Cherry Wheat. Hinterland Brewing Company first started in 1995 in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And last, we got the Pabst Blue Ribbon. This one's a little bit of an older one. Started in Milwaukee in 1844. Next up, we got the Cranberry. With this billion-dollar industry and 60% of the nation's cranberries coming from Wisconsin, of course they have to be included in this video. Now we're gonna try some cranberries. I got some dried cranberries here and some cranberry sauce. Normally I'm not a big fan of cranberry sauce, but for you guys, I'll give it a shot. I'll take a couple of these. I used to love raisins as a kid, so hopefully these are similar. Very similar to raisins. Super sweet. Got a pretty good texture to them. I'd give them an 8.5 out of 10. Now for any of you track athletes out there, this would be the perfect pre-race snack. Coming in at 23 grams of carbs and just under 20 grams of sugar, this would be the perfect thing you need to give you that extra boost right before you race. Now on to the jelly. Not gonna lie guys, doesn't look the greatest. Kind of just looks like a blob, but we'll give it a shot. Tastes a little bit better than what I was expecting. It's kind of like an applesauce. I'd give it a 7.8 out of 10. Now last but certainly not least, of course we got to end this video off with a sweet treat. we're going to get some frozen custard. Now, normally, Cobb's custard in Milwaukee is my favorite, but I'm not driving all the way down to Milwaukee. So today's Zesties will have to do, but it still should be pretty good. Now, let's dig in. But first, did you know that Milwaukee, Wisconsin is the custard capital of the world? And Cobb's Frozen Custard was the first ever ice cream company to start a flavor of the day back in the 1960s. Now, let's dig in. That's pretty good. Good chocolate flavor. A little bit runny, but that's probably because we just had it in the car for a little bit. I'd give this a 9.2 out of 10. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. For those of you not from this great state, I hope this inspired you to come visit us and try some of the great foods that we have to offer. For those of you that are from Wisconsin, I hope this instilled some pride in you. And although this state can be pretty cold sometimes, it does have a really cool history. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.